Hello and welcome to the series of How to Power BI. In this session, we will be understanding analyze visual options, drill down options. We will also see pie and donut chart, and we will use the background removal on the card visual, and we can see how it will be useful in our visual. So let's get started. So previously we have studied till line and the column chart, and we also look after some small multiples option. Now in this video, we will be starting with the new page. Here we will understand analyze visual option. For that, what I will do, I will take this stacked column chart and I will just resize it. Now we can take, now which option I am talking about is this third one, add the further visual analysis. Now, as soon as I took this stacked column chart, the further visual analysis option gets on. And if I click on it, it needs me to add some data, then only we can see the features. So let's add some data in this visual. So what we can add is that let's take a sales, and on the basis of country, no country, let's take it on the basis of segment. Yes. Okay. Now when I click on this option, the analyze visual, you can see that two options are getting on. One is the constant line and second is the error bars. Now, let me just copy paste this visual. Control C, Control V. I will drag this and I will change it to clustered column chart. Now, as soon as I change this to clustered column chart, and if I click now on the analyze option, you can see the options are different now. So there is a mean line, maximum line, average line. So this analyze option varies from visual to visual. Keep that in mind. So it will be different for every visual, or maybe same for some visual, but it will have different options. Now let's start with this visual. For this we have the constant line. Now what I can do, if you open this, there is a option called add line. So let's say if I want to analyze my data on the basis of target, that I have set some target and which all categories have crossed that target. So we can set the first target, second target, and third target. As per that we can analyze our data. Now for this, what I will do, I will just add the line here. So as soon as you add line, the one options get activated, and at the bottom of the visual you can see one blue line is added. Let me just change the color so you'll be able to see. Let's make it a black. Now you can see that it is black. Let me just make it a zero transparent. Yes. So I'm talking about this line. Now we have not set the target egg. The value is 0. That's why it is at the 0 axis. So what I can do, I can add this line and I can set a target for this line. So this line will be shown on that target. So from the data we can see that uh, our first target, we can just keep it as a 10 million, and then I will keep the second target as 25 million, and the third target will be 45 million. So for this line, let's take a 10 million, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 million. Okay, it's 1 million. Now it's 10 million. Yes. So 10 million I have kept the target. So you can see that line has come to the 10 million. Let's make it a little bit transparent, maybe 50%. Okay. And you can change the options here if you want dashed line or a solid line or a dotted line. So let's go with the dotted line, and you can change the position if you want it on behind the bars or in front of the bars. So you can do that. Now here is the option called the data labels. You can turn them on, and you, as soon as I turn that on, what value we have set, the 10 million, will appear here. So it is a small, let me zoom in so you can see. Okay, I will just scroll down here. You can see Now I can format that position. So as soon as you on the data label, you will get the other options. So let's keep it at the right side. So it has came here. Let's I want to show both. That is the name of the line and value of the line. So you can change the name and you can go for both option. There you can see name and the value. Let's keep it in the black. And display unit, I want it as I have set the million. So let's keep it as millions. Okay. And decimals are 0. Now I can also change the name of this line. You can just double click here and change and call it as target 1. So you can set the target from here. Okay. So this is how you can add line. Now what I want to add second line. So I will just add the second line. I will rename it as target 2, and we can just change the value to, let's say, a 25 million. So second line has appeared. Let's make it a black again, 50% transparent. I want it a dotted line in front, data labels on, target should be on the right side, data value and name, both the options will be on, color will be black, and display units again millions and 0 decimal. Let's add one more line and give it a name as target 3. Let's make it a 45 million. Okay, let me just zoom out. Okay, so again I will do the formatting part. Dotted, data labels on the right, above, value and name both, font color black, display units again million, 0 decimals. Yes. Okay, I think this looks good now. So you can see that we can easily understand that which all category has crossed what amount of data. So here I can see that enterprise has crossed the 10 million, but it failed to cross the 25 million target. Then again we can say the small business has crossed 25 million target, but it failed by a small value to cross the 45 million. So on the basis of data, we can set the target. In the real case scenario, it will be useful to visualize your data in this format. Okay, now let's understand the visual analysis option in the second chart, which is showing the different kind of line. The constant line we have already seen, it will be same for that. Now this is the minimum line. We can add the minimum line target. They can add the maximum line target. Let's go for this average line. If I click on this, you can see that automatically the average of the data has came and it has shown me the value in the middle, like total value you can see this more than 50 million. So our average is coming out in the middle more than 25 million. So this is a very good option that it automatically calculates the average. Now let's just format it again, keep it black and dotted, turn on label so you'll be able to see the value, make it to the right, color black, data value both. So I will just rename it as AVG, average, and we can display it to the millions. Okay, so now my average of the sales are 23.75 million. So it will be easier to understand this. Like so like this you can add a different lines like a median line, percentile line and all that. So as I said, this depends on visual to visual. If you change the visual, the options in the analysis will be changed. Okay, so let's name it as analysis of visual. Okay. Okay. Now let's add a new page and try to understand the analysis option for the line chart. So what we can do in the line chart, we can show the data month wise for all the years. So first let's go to data and check. In my sample data, I have 2 years of data, 2013 and 14. Okay. So let's go to report view again. What I will do, I will take a profit uh, onto the y axis, and I will take a date hierarchy into the x axis. So let's remove this day, remove the quarter. Now, okay. Now you can see that I have got this trend line for the month from September 2013 to November 2014. So now if you go to the analyze visual option of the line chart, and if you scroll down, first the options are like trend line, x-axis, y-axis line, minimum, max, all that. But the second last option shows the forecast. As soon as I turn on the forecast, you can see it is forecasted the data of the future, which means currently we have data only till the December of 2014, but it is showing the forecast of 2015 also. Now, what I want to see is that what in the 2015, I want to see how the forecast is showing for the next 3 months. So in the forecast option, we can go, there are different options. So if I drop down here, I can see that select the option of months and forecast length. How many months we want a 3 months. So I can click here and select as a 3 month. And for now, ignore this option seasonality and ignore. We will see that afterwards. And as I click on the apply, so you can see now it is forecasting the data of the next 3 months. Now, the question you need to ask is that how it is calculating this data. So this is Power BI is analyzing this data on the basis of historical data. So it analyzes the trend of the previous data and forecast the value on basis of that. Now you can change the option, change the formatting here. Let's say the confidence band. The confidence band is this confidence. This grayish area is the confidence band. So if I don't want this, I can remove that confidence band, and I can rename. Uh, I can rename the forecast next 3 months. You can rename it as you want. If you want, you can change the line to dotted also, and transparency you can reduce it maybe 30% or like that, or dashed line will be looking good. Yes. So see, this is how you can use the forecast option in the line visual. So as I told you that this option of analyze the visual will change on the basis of your visual. So as per the visual changes, the options will change, and you can uh, utilize those options for the uh, analysis of your particular visual. Okay. Now this was about the analysis option. Now let's understand about the next part. Now let's add a new page for that. Let's understand the drill down option and drill up option in the Power BI. So for that, what I will do, I will again take the column chart. I will just make it this. And what we can do, we can show the profit in here, profit option. And I will take a date again, date hierarchy. So as soon as I put down the date, you can see that my chart is showing the bifurcation of 2013, then it is showing the quarter, and then it is showing the month, and then it is showing the day. So again on the right hand side we can see 2014, then the quarter line is there, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and then the months and then the day. So what do you want? Now what we can do here is that we can change the hierarchy. Like we can see the data on the basis of particular timeline. If I want to say only yearly basis, I can see that. If I want to say quarter, on the quarter basis, I can see that, and on the month and day basis. So if you select the visual on the top, you can see there are four options: drill up, drill down, lowest level, and this is four type of option. So first, what I will do, I will just drill up this. So as soon as I drill up, you can see that data is now at the lowest level, which is the year. After that, there is no. So it has now bifurcated to the year option. So let's explore the first option. You can see if you hover over the first option, it says click to turn on drill down. So if you click here, it will get highlighted. And now you can use the drill down option. So what is the drill down? Drill down is basically uh, you'll filter the data on the next level. Let's say if I want to go inside the 2014, I want to analyze what happened in 2014. So I will turn on this option and I will click on 2014. So as soon as I click, the all the quarters of the 2014 will be open. So quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four. Okay, now what I saw is that in quarter four, my profit is maximum. So let's analyze that. Now I click on the quarter four. So I will get that in which month of quarter four, how I performed. So I can again see that December was the maximum. I will click on December now. And now I can see that the value for December 1st. So this is how you can see. Now if you hover, you can see the date day 2014 quarter 4 December 1. So this is the drill down option. So you can now drill up, like you can go back to the hierarchy which you wanted. Similarly, I can see for 2013, I can go to this quarter 3 and on September how it is performed. If I go to the previous level, I can just drill up. So this is the drill down option. Now, if I don't want to drill down, I will just click on it, so it will be turned off. Now you can see the second option. It is the double arrow option, which shows that you will go to the next level hierarchy. So for to understand this, let's take a different visuals. Let's understand. Now I will take what I will take. I will take a pie chart, and what I will do, I will put a country in the legends. Then I will put segments, then I will put a product, and then I will put a discount band. And for the values, I will take a profit in the values. So now you can see that my data is showing some of the profit by a country. Now, what we understood from the drill down was that it will show the in the 2014 how it happened. Means 2014 is comprised of a quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four. So this is how it shows. Now, uh, just a information for you that whenever you are using a pie chart, the fields you're showing in the pie chart, try to keep it as maximum 5 fields. Which what I mean is that in the legend, whatever you put, that should have maximum 5 values. Like in the country, we have the 5 countries. So this is just a practice to show your pie chart in the good format, that you should keep the only maximum 5 values in your legend. Now let's click on this option and let's see what happens. Now if I click on this, what I can do, I can go to the particular country. Now let's say if I want to go to the Germany, so I have turned on the drill down option and I click on it. So what I will go now, I will be going inside the, you can see the some of the profit is showing for Germany. And now I went to the next level, which is the segment. Now what I have found is that government has uh, performed good. Now we click. Now I will analyze in the government what was the data, how was the product performed. So this is how I can go to the next level. If I go on the discount band, you can see this is how the data is shown. So in this also you can see that you can just go to the particular country and you can analyze that. As soon as I click on here, you can see the data on this chart is also changing. So this is the interaction part which we understood in our previous session. Now I will turn off this option. Now what I will do, I will go to the next level of hierarchy. So if I click, what this double arrow does is that, let's click. Now you can see that as soon as I click, the title of my pie chart has changed from sum of profit to sum of segment. So what it does is that it goes to the next level. Means that, let's understand it a little bit. If I will take a card visual and I will take a profit in it. So it is showing this value. Now what I will do, I will just okay, I'll just yeah, I will turn on the drill down option, and as soon as I turn the drill down option, I will select the Germany. So now you can see that sales are showing for Germany. So Germany profit was 3.68 million. Okay, now what I will go for government. So you can see the value is changing as we are going down. The value is getting reduced, like it is filtering out again and again and again. Now let's drill up. Let's turn off the drill down. I will click this option, which is the next level hierarchy. And now you can see, when I click on the next level hierarchy, my sales value doesn't change. Sorry, my profit value doesn't change. So what it is doing is that it is just skipping the country and going to the segment level. Now if I click on again, now data is showing by product. Our dimension or our legend is only the different, but the data is same. So the value is not changing. So this is the difference. If you drill down, it will filter out the data as per your drill down. And if you click on the double arrow, it will just skip that level and go to the next level. So this is how you can use these two options. Now what is the third option for? The fork level option. Let's click on it and let's try to understand. If I click on this option, you can see that my pie chart has now France and then government, Germany government, Canada government, Mexico government. So what it is doing is that it is creating the combination of country and segment. So one country, one segment, then one country, second segment, one country, third segment. Like that, it is creating the combination. And if you here, there is a scroller also. You can see that you can scroll down and see the other options. So this option is not useful for the pie chart. What we can do, let's try to do this in here. If I click on the this hierarchy, what I will be doing is that the data will be shown, the total data will be shown to the next hierarchy. Now it is showing year and the quarter, combination of year and quarter. If I drill down again, the combination of year, quarter and months. If I drill down again, combination of year, quarter and the day. So in the timeline option, it is useful that you now need to see the hierarchy on the next level. But in the pie chart, it is not very good to see. Okay. So this is how you can use the drill down and drill up options in the visuals. Now let's understand. Let's see if I want to keep this card and show the data, my profit in here. Let's just make it our pie little bit bigger, and I will keep the profit here. So as soon as you can see, when I select the pie chart, my card is getting disappear. So why this is happening? This is happening because every visual has the background. So if I remove the background, then I'll be able to see this page. So how to remove the background? If you select the visual, go to the format your visual option and go to the general. In the effects, you can see there is a background turn on. And if you click turn off the background, you can now see that my bar chart, which was behind this pie chart, is now visible. So if I click now on the visual or anywhere here, I will be able to see my card. Okay. So this is how you can remove the background and you can place one visual over the other. So this is how you can use it. Now let's change this pie chart to the donut chart. And let's just format it a small. I want to see. Okay. Now what I want is that I will just select my card visual and I will place it in here. So let's format it a little bit. What I will do, I will call out value will reduce, let it do it as a 25, and category label we can turn it off. Call out value we can show the display as a 0 decimals. And now what I can do, I can just adjust the size and keep it here. So now if I drill down, you can see the visuals. Sorry, if I go to this option and if I take this option, you can see that my card visual changes as per, and I can also see the data for that particular country. If I click on the double arrow, I can see we can go to the next level also. So this is how. So instead of keeping it here, you can also keep it anywhere in the corner so that you can see how the values are changing here or there. So this is how you can remove the background and you can adjust one visual over the other, and how you can use the drill up and drill down options. So these options are very handy whenever you want to see multiple levels of data and you want to check it and you want to analyze the story of a particular country, particular uh, product. So you can do that by using this drill down and drill up options. So I hope you have understood the difference between all the option and when to use what. So let's just practice it on your end and uh, try to also explore the options in the analyze tab for the different kinds of vision. So this was all for this lecture. Thank you so much.